almost fall, and that means apple season. Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to Thungry Thirstday, beer of the week. And today, I'm trying Angry Orchard Hard Cider Green Apple. Now, I went to an apple festival a couple weeks back on my second channel. If you want to check that video out, the link is up here or down below in the description. Anyway, since then, I've been in the mood for apples. So today, we're trying this right here, and as Thungry Thursday Beer of the Week works, I tried 3 different beers. The first beer is my initial impressions of the drink. Second beer is a full-on chugger. I will let you guys know how fast this stuff goes down on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not chuggable, 5 being extremely chuggable, and finally, I'll finish it off with the third one being the Reflections beer. Let me move these around a little bit and get started here. Got the bottle opener, because I'm going to need it. Now, I have never tried green apple or the green apple hard cider from Angry Orchard before, so I'm a little excited to try this. Green apple is my favorite type of apple. And right off the bat, you can already smell the apple. And taste the apple. Wow. That is good. Okay. That is really good. It smells good. It tastes good. Angry Orchard Hard Cider Green Apple. Our green apple cider has a bright, fresh apple aroma, yes it does, and a balanced tart and fruit-forward sweetness. When you take a sip, it's like biting into a fresh green apple. I couldn't agree more. This is spot on. I love the color on this. I love the green that they chose. I also noticed something a couple weeks back when I did my other Angry Orchard video. The link is up here about the wildflower or the wildflower honey. They changed the design on the tree to suit whatever drink they're making, which is pretty cool. Also, what's pretty cool is the crispness of this apple right here. This is tasty. I like the little green apple dangling up on the tree right here. This, of course, being a cider, is extremely clear, so I don't need to do a clearness test on it. This is 12 fluid ounces, 355 milliliters, 5% alcohol by volume. Take a look at the box here. Same design on the front and the back. The sides stretch out to complete the image, so it's a mirrored image. They have the same stuff on the bottom of the box as they typically do. I think that's actually the first one I discovered. There was stuff on the bottom of the boxes. Very tasty. For me, this is not too tart. Now, I do like tart things. I do like sour things. This is neither. This is perfect. This is so good. Words can't describe how good this is. You can really taste the green apple. Now, I don't know if they use more than green apple in here, or if it's just this whole cider is comprised of simply just straightforward green apples, but nonetheless, very good. Walden, New York, I do have to make my way up there. I'd love to check this place out. Let's see, on their website, got my phone right here. I will put up in the corner right here what I am looking at once this loads. Of course, it's going to ask for my birthday. Put that in real quickly. Gotta scroll back. Okay. So, the first thing that pops up is the same thing that's on the neck. ABV 5%, American culinary apples from the Pacific Northwest. So this contains Granny Smith, I believe green Granny Smith, or is it green apple and their Granny Smith is a separate one? I don't know. Brayburn, never heard of that before. Fuji, Gala, and Pink Lady. I've heard of one of the 5 apples that this contains. Interesting. But that's what I was going to say. I didn't think that this was entirely comprised of just straightforward green apple. I had an idea, I had a thought that there was more than just the green apple in here. This is available year-round, though I don't remember seeing this up until a couple weeks back when I really started looking for unique and different beers that I haven't tried for Thungry Thursday Beer of the Week. This is available in the 12-ounce bottles with a 6-pack, 12-pack, or a variety pack, and also 16-ounce cans. Apparently there's a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans of Angry Orchard. I have never seen those in the store before. They also on the website have great recipes and cocktails. So we'll check those out at a later date and time. I'm almost done with the first one. Impressions are, this is going to give that blueberry one a run for its money. This might be my new favorite beer, but before we get ahead of ourselves, we need to review this one, which is the Chugger. So, oh, it even says on the top, I didn't even read that. On the top it says, use bottle opener. I'm too close, probably won't focus. It says use bottle opener right on the cap. If I knew how to read, I would have read that. Take a breath of fresh air. Just for the facts, serving size 1 bottle, 200 calories, 0 fat, 15 milligrams of sodium, 25 grams of carbohydrate, 1 gram of dietary fiber, 21 grams of sugar, 3% calcium, 5% iron, all based on a 2,000 calorie diet. 3, 2, chugger going in. A little burning of the tongue, a little coolness, little too cool, I might say. Now, I was going to give this a perfect 5 of chugability, being completely chuggable, but the bitterness from it towards the halfway point, the coolness, because you're going to want to drink these cool, makes your tongue kind of frozen-ish, I must say. Gonna have to give this one a 4.5, almost a 4. Not the full 5. I would have liked to give this a 5 just because of how tasty it is, but like I've run into with a couple other drinks, this one isn't heavily carbonated, but it does cool your tongue down and you just kind of want to get some air in there to warm it up. Finally, I'll move on to the third one, which is the Reflections beer, and the first thing that I must reflect on while opening it up is they should have changed the cap to green. I mean, everything on this bottle screams green except for the background. I understand there are red apples out there. I understand that they probably have a surplus of these bottle caps laying around, but I think just to go with the green theme, they should have used a green cap. Now, they have other ones out there. They have the wildflower one that the red cap would have been appropriate for. They have other flavors. I'm not going to worry too much about the cap. We're worrying about the beer. And with this, there's nothing to worry about because it is so dang good. Typical government warning on the side of the bottle. Now there's something, I'll hold this one up. There's something in the background. Something in the background behind the tree. I don't know if that's another tree or if that's just like a water stain, but it's on every bottle, so I'm assuming that was printed on there. I like all the knots in the tree. That's cool how they did the artwork of them. They could have just skipped that. I like her green eyes, the face of Mother Tree, the face of the orchard tree. Always reminds me of like a Disney movie or The Wizard of Oz, something like that with this design, which I think is really cool. I like that tree. It's a perfect for this time of year because fall is coming up. It's a couple days away. Smells so good. I honestly, guys, recommend going out and picking this up if you haven't tried this yet. This one is really, really good. I'm going to say by the time you get to this third one here, you're not going to notice the over tartness. You're going to notice it's a little bit sweeter than most beers. Well, it's a cider, but a little bit sweeter than most ciders. I think it's good though. I think it's very tasty. Love this green. This is such a nice shade of green. And then I like the fact that there are apples nestled at the base of the tree, kind of just resting there. Like Mother Tree is taking care of that. Kudos to whoever was the first one that came up with the Angry Orchard artwork. They do a nice job. I like all of their beers. They do a really good job packaging them. They include the descriptions up at the top. I'd love a little description about themselves, their brewery, whatever it may be. Maybe even expand, cover this last little bit of the bottle up with whatever words of wisdom they have from opening up. But That is good. As I take another sip here, it's time for some numbers. So starting it off, this right here was $9.90 for the 6-pack. Also, being in Walden, New York, we will consider this a semi-local brewery. Very affordable, very tasty. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely am I to get this beer again? 1 is a not really, I wish they would get rid of this. And 10 is this is an every single time I want to get this to drink beer. We're going to give this one a 9. Yes, a solid 9. It would get a 10 if it wasn't as sweet. I feel like it is very, very sweet for a cider. Ciders are supposed to be sweet. Green apples are typically sweet, but more so bitterish sweet. I feel like the 5 different apples, maybe removing 1 of the 5 different apples would alter the taste of this to give it the perfect 10, but nonetheless, it is a very, very good drink. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, how likely am I to recommend this? 1 being not likely, 5 very, very likely. Based on everything that I have told you up to this point in time, 5. Easily a 5. This is a damn good drink. If you like the color green, if you like green apples, if you like apple cider, if you've even liked apple juice, apple sauce, anything apple related, heck, if you don't even like apples, try this. It's good. I like it. Definitely gotta get this again, and that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you have a suggestion for a future Thungry Thirstday Beer of the Week episode, leave it down in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see everybody tomorrow for Free For All Friday. Peace.